AOC, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina. I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Ooh, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can deny that when a girl walks in with the itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull off the tongue cause you know that butt was tough. Deep in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys try to warn me, but you got makes me so horny. Ooh, rumper smooth skin, you say you wanna get in my biz? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Little in the middle, but you got much back.
Who doesn't love a good troll to open up their pre-weekend Thursdays? By the way, I'll be live streaming later this afternoon, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock. Hope to see you there. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is not a smart person. However, they are an influencer, a very good one. She represents the first in a wave of several more politicians that were elected for basically deploying the same kind of social media tactics a Twitch streamer would. And we all know this may be an inconvenient truth to some people, but if Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez weighed 400 pounds, she never would have been elected. That's just a fact. If that makes you uncomfortable, I don't know what to tell you. Her ideas are not good. She's achieved nothing in her position of power in government other than to build her own brand, selling $80 sweatshop t-shirts and quipping, getting lots of likes and retweets, changing nothing for her constituents. In fact, making their lives actively worse by keeping jobs away from them. That's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Now, many would say, traditionally, nice-looking woman. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's the case. But I wouldn't elect people based on that. But she embodies the modern Gen Z or late millennial perpetual victimhood narrative perfectly. There's no, you have to give credit where credit is due. But yesterday, fellow YouTuber Alex Stein, who has made a career out of putting himself out there, whether it's showing up at city council meetings and doing raps about the coof, or it's logging into community Zoom calls and saying, and performing. He's a rising star, for just to be sure. In fact, we had him on the podcast, The Incredible Salt Mine, last week or the week before, with the podcast I did with Bering and Count Dankula. And he mentioned he may given the opportunity, have a conversation with AOC. He's also known for going after rhinos, Republican in name only people, and who's the guy he called Eye Patch McCain. I think it's great. Now, AOC was walking into the Capitol yesterday, and at a very safe distance, Alex Stein said this.
Favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina. I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale. See.
I mean, okay. Fathers with daughters out there, I hear you, okay? I hear you. Yeah, it isn't whatever though. You know what I mean? It's hard to feel bad for somebody with such extreme power. And now for the last 12 or so hours, she's been having not only a complete meltdown on Twitter, but she's gone on to Instagram Live to tweet about her harrowing interaction with a man that nearly ended her life. Of course, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez famously pretended that she was right in the middle of the action at the Capitol, when in fact it was found out later that she was blocks away in a completely separate building, caught lying for clout again. After basically, here's the thing. She got duped. I believe she thought that he was a fan. I'm not sure that she recognized who he was, but she puts out this tweet. Actually, I want to go over the tweet that she deleted. She actually deleted this tweet, which is rare for AOC. This guy followed me. Now, understand that this is full of lies. Quote, this guy followed me up to the Capitol. No, incorrect. Quote, look at your juicy A, you expletive Latina. No, that's just a lie. I mean, the video, I guess if she's censoring out big booty and a bunch of other garbage in front of an officer who let him continue. So I'm just going to share his photo here since there's no other protection. Ladies and gentlemen, avoid this guy. I mean, the whole thing is just hilarious to me. Didn't get the quotes exactly right. No, because she lied. That's why she deleted it. Because people could just watch the video and see that not only did he not say anything to her, but in fact, she approached him. She approached him. He was never a danger to her. And by the way, the cop, I think in the corner here.
My favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC.
That cop is laughing.
My favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress.
I think that's her boyfriend right there. I'm not totally sure. But she doesn't seem to have any security, so she's not really worried about her safety. And let's not forget that this is the very same woman. Oh, I want to. Okay, so then she writes, I posted about a deeply disgusting incident that happened on the Capitol steps today, but took it down because there's clearly someone seeking fame. It's just a bummer to work in an institution that openly allowed this, but talking about it only invites more. Just really sad. What does she do next? She crops out his Twitter and posts the video anyway. I was actually walking over to deck him. Oh man, that would have been good. So we have a sitting politician talking about raising their hands to a private citizen. Interesting. Brittany Venti saying AOC's from the Bronx, acting like she's never been catcalled before. I was actually walking over to deck him. If no one will protect us, then I'll do it myself. But I needed to catch a vote more than a case today. Oh yeah, she's so hip. She's so cool. No cap. Oh, she knows what she didn't want to catch a case because she's just so hardcore. AOC probably never has had even a parking ticket, but man, she just was gonna catch a murder rap because she was about to go 187 on that guy. That's how she sounds. And people, although granted, I would say that this is not one of her better moments. She's not exactly dunking on him. She got trolled. And then what's great is people are just throwing this back in her face. Here's Jenna Ellis saying, is this you? Here's AOC's tweet from December. The whole point of protesting is to make people feel uncomfortable. Activists take that discomfort with the status quo and advocate for concrete policy changes. Popular support often starts small and grows. The folks who complain protest demands make others uncomfortable, that's the point. Oops. Is that you, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? Sitting government official, bartender, Instagram influencer. Of course, then she goes on a live stream and like, this is her.
What's so crazy about that incident is not even that it happened, but that it happened on the Capitol steps.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And by the way, there was a half a dozen cops 6 feet away. I'm sure if he had made any sort of move towards her, she would have been protected. She goes on to cope and see he was engaged in aggressive behavior in front of an officer. Oh my God. We now know Dems willfully ignored the fact that protesters were let in by the Capitol Police. This is the tweet. Dems couldn't call U.S. CP both heroes and incompetent. It would destroy their narrative that they were the victims. So after multiple tweets, and I mean, she's not going to date you, AOC. Alex isn't going to date you, AOC. Moment AOC confronts troll calling her his favorite big booty Latina. Representative says she wanted to deck him for spewing disgusting garbage. Well, she didn't want to catch a case, yo. Yeah, yo. For real, FR. She want to catch. She was gonna go 187. Maybe she was gonna go 1017. I don't know. You're not hardcore, AOC. You lied about being in the Capitol. Then everyone remembers this embarrassing video where you go, oh, there was a knock on the door, and I was shaken to my core. Except it was her own police escort, in a building many blocks away from where the actual activity was going on. I mean, it looks like she looks really scared, doesn't she? Here posing for a selfie with him. She looks really scared. I mean, I wonder. AOC speaks out after being harassed. Oh, that's another video. So at least 2 videos, multiple tweets, deleted tweets, having a complete melty. Now, she did look good in that dress. I find her completely unattractive because, somebody who's that dumb, in my opinion, it can't possibly be attractive. But, from a physical perspective, she did look good. Maybe maybe Alex will date you one day, AOC. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click that red subscribe button down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.